We should just lock eyes for a while. I actually might do a vow of silence. I might just give you a humble silence on this one, dude. Just fucking. That's what Will did. Will took it. He did 14 days of silence.
Who's Will?
Will Smith, dude. Willard. Excuse me, Willard Smith.
Willard.
Yeah. I had the boys listen to the audiobook on the way up. Teach him a couple things.
He did a vow of silence for 14 days?
After he, well, no, it wasn't. He was talking to his boy Antoine. It was after he went to, where was that? What's it? Trinidad, yeah, tropical place with a T. He went to Trinidad to like chill. He wanted to hang out with like a chill dude. Yeah. So he didn't know how to chill, so he went down to Trinidad, chilled out. It was actually the one quote's really funny from the book. Like when he's in there, he's like, "Yeah, dude, I was scared to death of swimming." He like has this false memory that he just tells like, "Yeah, that was a lie I'd been living." Then he's like, "But I got in the water. I never got comfortable, but I figured the ocean out." I was like, nice, dude. Will Smith basically turned into tough times. And I know why you like this. He turned into me.
I know why you like this.
Will Smith rock bottomed.
I'm not the best swimmer, but I kind of have an understanding of the ocean.
Dude, he literally rock bottomed and then just turned into me. He's like, then I got.
When did you turn into you?
That's a good question.
I think you hit a rock bottom and turned into this.
Yeah,
slightly.
What would you say rock bottom?
I don't think it was an actual rock bottom.
No, I would say it's fair. I got divorced.
The divorce, yeah.
I got divorced, and then was that my rock? I hope that was my rock bottom.
Then you shamaned.
True, but I'd been.
You'd always been a drug dealing badass motherfucker.
Nah,
you were a bad boy. You were a bad
boy.
You were Will Smith, bad boy.
I was a little unruly.
You were unruly, dirty.
I was unruly.
Yeah,
definitely unruly. But yeah, man. I mean, possibly.
Sometimes guys shaman out under rough circumstances.
It's true. It's probably the best thing you can do.
That's
honestly.
definitely the best thing you can do.
You
can like go through a tough time and be like, actually, I understand the universe. It's better than the opposite, which is like everyone hates me.
Yeah, true.
You know,
it's true. But yeah, he became that. That had been my underlying stuff all along. He was vehemently opposed to it. He rock bottom and. His rock bottom he just turned into me. He's like, well, this will work.
It would be honestly like I'm opposed to a lot of it.
Exactly.
It'd be like me hitting as tough times and being like that.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You ever get the urge to get a tattoo? I have a very
I fantasize about a neck tattoo.
Every once in a while, something like I'll go through something and be like, I should get a tattoo. I've done that several times.
Well, what's your tat?
I don't know. I don't have any tats. I never get one. There's always just a moment like during a breakup or like something where I'm like, I should get a tattoo.
Dude, what if
I don't know why.
You should get a very.
It is girl stuff, Sean.
You should get that's fucked up, dude.
That's fucked up.
And not even into the mic. Not into the mic.
Not even into the mic. Still didn't fix it.
Well, I didn't want
to
slander
cursed you under his breath.
Making the same mistake over and over.
First of all, Gardini, if you're gonna go for it, you got to go for it. I listened to the Will Smith book, dude. This is show business.
Yeah.
You can't half step. If you're gonna attack Shane on his own show,
yeah. If you want to be a guest and gain a lot from me and then sit here and badmouth me, you know I don't feel good, dude. You know I have Omicron. It has nothing. I don't have a sore, scratchy throat from doing 900 Zins.
No way.
It can't be the nicotine I've been swallowing for 3 straight days.
You have the Omarion, bro.
I have the Omarion.
You have the Omarion.
Huh?
That's big on Black Twitter right now, apparently.
Calling it the Omarion?
We're calling it Omicron.
Man, Black Twitter gets me laughing. Black Twitter. Me and my mom and my dad are on Black Twitter. I don't like them saying Nancy Reagan sucked dick.
Who was saying that?
Everybody. Everyone's making fun of it. No one even knows what the original story is.
Who's slut shaming Nancy?
Everyone's slut shaming Nancy. Somebody must have said she gave good neck back in the day.
I'm telling you, nobody else was giving it. Of course it was good. This is the 70s.
That's why Ronnie locked it down.
For sure. She did the say no to drugs things, right?
Mm-hmm.
She probably got stoned and gave head and was like, I wish I never did that.
Yeah, she must have been a fucking dumbass if she thought that was like a good answer.
For sure.
Just being like, all you guys have to do is say no. It's like, and then she must have said that, like you and me would be talking, and I was like, dude, all you gotta do is say no to drugs. And be like,
whoa, yeah. If you
there it is. There's my fucking.
It's my life
motto. I'm gonna go on TV and be like, guys, I have something important to say.
Yeah, it's also funny knowing that like his wife, she's like, I don't know, go busy yourself with something. Just started the drug war.
Think about Joe Biden.
Wrecked lives.
Build back better. That's it.
That was his response to Make America Great Again.
Yeah.
Build back better.
We need to be better than we were before, because before we weren't great. Back when we were the greatest empire in the world, we were not nice.
Yeah.
Now we're just fats.
They should just come out and say, like, we're absolutely a smokescreen for big money and corporate interests. Yeah. Let's just all get on with it.
Guys, this is what we are.
We let your kids
Let's go watch the new Matrix.
Yeah, your kids can play
Christmas
soccer.
Shit.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah, kids play soccer. We're not.
We are a nation. By the way, I'm not helping, but we are a nation of fats.
Oh yeah.
I'm a drop in the bucket, but I was in Abilene, Texas this weekend doing shows.
Really?
In a rodeo fucking convention building. First off, Abilene, Texas. What a hellhole. Oh my God.
Really?
You get no service anywhere. They just don't have the internet.
Sick.
Yeah, that is kind of cool. It was nice. I didn't get to text or talk to anybody for 24 hours.
And that way you can just focus on getting as fat as possible.
I focused entirely. Yes, that's all I was focusing on. I was like, hey, where can I walk to get a sandwich?
You don't see your friends in like their bathing suits. You're just like, everyone looks like
nothing
me.
Matters.
Everyone looks just like me.
But then you go, and I was looking at the crowd before the show because I was opening for Bert this weekend. Yeah. And I like looked out and it was just fat dudes in cowboy hats. And I was like, they're not going to like what I'm about to say.
Fat guys in cowboy hats?
Yes.
What are you
walking out talking about fucking?
You would think they would though.
Trashing the troops a little, supporting ISIS a little.
They're gonna tip that thing down a little.
Talking about like fucking.
They like to fuck. Fat boys in cowboy hats love to fuck, dude.
No, they don't like that.
Nobody
they don't like that talk.
Nobody crushes pussy harder than a fat boy in a cowboy hat.
Fat guys in cowboy hats obviously do slam pussy hard.
For sure.
There's no doubt in my mind.
They give it their all.
But when you look out and you see dudes literally, like, they looked like ranch hands. Not just fat guys. They were like dirty men in cowboy hats.
Really?
I was like peeking back behind the curtain like, fuck,
you didn't think they'd like you?
No. The opening joke they did not enjoy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a tough. So you had a bunch of Marlboro men looking at you.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Definitely had never seen comedy.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hell is this shit?
But they came around.
Did they?
They figured it out.
They chuckled.
But it's one of those crowds that like, guys, I'm going to get down to the inner workings of stand-up.
Please do.
If people have seen comedy, they know kind of where you're going. Mm-hmm. If you say something fucked up at the beginning of a joke.
Yeah.
If you've never seen it, you just watch a guy go on stage and be like, troops are gay.
Right.
And you're like, what the hell? I didn't pay $20 to hear somebody. My buddy was in Desert Storm. You know?
Yes.
The misdirection is lost on them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But that's what makes it funny to watch. Like, you can murder with like real basic shit in a room full of fucking cowboy hats.
Sure.
You can hit them with like and it was actually my grandma that was the slut. And they're like, whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's true. That actually makes a lot of sense. They probably don't play around either.
I just saved you from the Omicron, dude. I could have spit on you for what you said about me.
Yeah, and you guys, you're not protected from it at all.
Yes, I am.
Apparently, it's not looking good.
Why not?
In terms of catching it.
The vaccine?
Serious deaths, they're saying yes, but they're saying, this is Pfizer themselves being like, if you, or maybe Israel, but if you have.
What's the difference?
Heard that. If you have, Omicron is apparently not protected against 2 shots.
I think they've decided nothing's protected against 2 shots.
Well, haven't you need the new one, bro.
Haven't they come out and been like, look, they aren't working that well.
They're coming out with the new vape juice, dude. They're going to get the new e-juice, and you're going to be good.
They're going to be fuming.
True, dude.
Chill,
we can't talk about that.
Chill.
That's big business.
That's big time business.
You guys don't know nothing about fume, dude.
You two dumb stoners would never last a second in the business world where me and Matt operate.
Dude, now we're in the business world, dude. We're
sick. High end. We're big timers.
Nice.
The business world rules, dude.
Business world. I'll tell you what. Business world seems to be 0 for 1 on its suggestions for us.
True. Yeah, that was not a good look. I thought about all the cowboy hats, dude. I'm like, the cowboy hats would be
so fucking pissed. I was down El Paso way when we got that news. I was like, these fucking lads would be pissed.
Dude, we should tell people what it is.
Go ahead. Break the news, dude. I'm gonna hide my face.
So we're toying with the business world, dude. So people might be sending us products. We might be talking.
We
about
might
them.
be thinking about getting some sponsors. All right, we're allowed to have fun. How come all the other podcasts are allowed to have fun and make tons of money, and we sit here like two fat fucking poor retards? God damn it, dude! Stuff. Chris and Tommy were setting up their Patreon.
Yeah,
and they were like, while they were setting it up, I like came home and I was like, "How much is your Patreon?" And they're like, "We're just gonna do $1." I was like, "Stop it right now!
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't make it 4 or 3.
3 exactly.
Make it 3."
Yeah.
They capped it. They did the right thing.
Yeah.
I think we might be stuck.
Think stuck at $1?
We could work on the grandfather system.
Yeah.
Just be like, everybody that's a Patreon, you're always going to be $1.
That's not a bad.
We'll figure it out.
Will they do that?
We can do that. You can cap dollar donations at a certain number. We can be like, hey, there's only 1,000 spots left for $1, guys.
That makes sense.
Because now we're selling out. We're starting to sell shitty products. Patreon's the podcast is dead.
True.
It's over.
It's over, dude.
And it's Noah's fault. Since Noah's joined, this became he's a real fat cat capitalist.
Well, what's funny, we're like, we'll check it out. First product is it's like a mobile aromatherapy.
Who knows?
Like, dude, our demo is terrified of being called gay.
Yes.
And it's like, there's like the emotional care package, but we might start fuming.
We'll see.
We might start fuming.
Who knows? Maybe the product's good. Maybe you'll enjoy it. I think there's a good chance you enjoy it.
Here's the other thing, and I swear to God, I'm not just saying this. I have looked into, and if anyone wants to take this business idea and run with it, take it. I think you can make a fortune right now selling an anti-weed bug out cocktail, like a 5-hour energy of like to help people who are bugging out from weed. You could just chug this thing and it would help you. And I have a patented recipe. It would be so if you took CBD powder, like the isolate, so there's no THC, CBD isolate, lemon juice, apparently like lemon helps or something, magnesium glycinate.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was this for? I got a text from my lady.
It's fine. Do
you want to? What is going on, dude? What's up with this dynamic?
I haven't had any fucking.
Have you three been bad mouthing me in the car on the whole way up? Were you guys bad mouthing me? Because you guys came in here and you think lesser than me. You think less of me. Ever since you guys have been walked in here, all of you been. No one wants to look at me like I'm short.
We're your team.
Noah keeps going like this to me,
dude. We're your team. We're your team. You're Big Willie, dude. You're spinning out.
I'm having a tough time, dude. I'm close to shaving my head. Dude. I'm Willow. I'll fucking wreck this whole. I'll turn this bus around.
You're Big Willie, dude. You're spinning out. You need your team. You need your team.
I just miss my team, dude.
You need your fucking team.
It's so lonely.
It's lonely on the road, dude.
It's lonely.
We need to do After Earth right now and heal up.
So you're Jaden?
I'm Jaden. I'm fully fucking Jaden.
You might Jaden
I'm
now?
Jada.
True.
I'm like, shit,
You've
come
been
on,
a
man.
Slut since I met you.
You gotta
dude.
see what's important, dude. Also, I had sex with August Alstina. Dude, that thing's wild.
What?
Fucking Noah showed me the video
of him crying on there.
I didn't see that part yet, but basically,
it's fucked up.
It's terrible.
Calls him to the table.
Comes to the table.
Yes.
Dude. Called herself to the table, but dude, this is psychological torture. Calls him to the table and is like, well, we basically says like we were in an open relationship, but I started having sex with this like younger R&B guy, and it healed me. She starts saying like I hadn't felt good in so long, and then he made me feel good, and I'm healed now. And I was just like, Jesus, bro, like, dude, that's battering a man.
Yeah.
That's like women can't hit you, but they could be like, no, it's a good idea. Come on my show.
Yeah, there's a guy who's better at sex than you.
Who healed me.
He healed me with
and he was
penis.
sick too. Dude, he was sick. And I healed him and he healed me. And it's like, well, it didn't work out. It's like, yeah, well, he dumped me. He didn't talk. Dude, I'm watching this like Big Willie. I mean, again, the man's achieved all you can achieve. But he's trying to make it work, dude.
He's trying his best.
And the Bazers, they can be so.
So what are you doing with CBD and lemons?
Oh, here's my point. Good point. This is my Jada project, dude. You're Big Willie style, and I'm giving you. This is my wicked wisdom, dude.
Don't give me the wikis, dude. Don't give me the WikiLeaks.
This is the whole reason. It all has to do with fume, dude. It's all fucking together, dude. My Da Vinci Code brain is fucking.
Yeah. Once they sent you, dude, you are a businessman.
You see how I operate.
You're very shrewd.
I went to fucking Drexel, dude. I'm a business major.
I understand.
This is my training, dude.
I know.
If you take a trained fighter and you throw him in the ring, it's just instinct at that point, dude. I'm just reacting. Oh, talk to the legal team.
Hey, Tom.
What up, bro?
Tom,
Shout
stick
out,
your
man.
face in that camera. Everybody, listen. Stuff Island, everybody. Stuff Island. We gotta get him some CBD and lemon juice.
True. So here's the thing. So you have a lot of people now freaking out from fucking. Listen to me, sharks. You have a lot of people. They eat a weed edible and they freak.
I'm out.
Good. Scardini's in. You're gonna miss the boat on this, dude. So you have a 5 hour. So you're bugging out. You eat an edible. It's too strong. You're freaking out. First of all, there's the, let's say, placebo component of being like, yo, I have a thing that's gonna make you calm down. That's gonna take 50% of the anxiety. It's related to fuming. Yeah. So you give magnesium glycinate, which it's the only form of magnesium that crosses, or one of the 2 forms of magnesium that crosses the blood-brain barrier. So it does calm down anxiety, and it's been shown in whatever laboratory stuff. Then you hit him with CBD isolate.
Laboratory stuff.
For sure.
This guy, I trust this guy.
and then CBD isolate, that's tried and true, 100%. Lots of laboratory stuff on that.
What is it?
CBD isolate. So
okay.
you strip. There's no THC whatsoever. And then lemon juice, and here's where fume comes in, black pepper.
Oh.
Black pepper apparently reduces, it acts on, I don't know if it's A2 or A1 receptors. But
one of the receptors.
No, it does. Black pepper.
I believe you.
Beta-caryophyllene. It blocks.
Beta-caryophyllene.
You
better be careful, dude.
Beta-caryophyllene. It blocks the, it's a terpene. And it blocks the receptor where it would uptake THC. For some reason, black pepper can slide into that groove and block you from getting more paranoid theories into your brain.
Really?
So it's like you put the black pepper, you put the lemon juice, you put the CBD isolate and magnesium glycinate, and then you just tell a person, like, this is the potion to help you not bug out.
Yes.
It has some effect with the placebo. I think it would work big time. But part of fume is you can fume. You breathe in like black pepper.
So you just need an Olive Garden guy to just come over.
You need to have a crack of pepper, dude.
Yeah.
I was testing it out on myself. I was eating edibles and munching black pepper. And it was a funny conversation with Brittany. She's like, why are you eating black pepper? I'm like, I always eat black. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So I want to see if this thing works. But yeah, dude. So fume, if you're really stoned, that's the only saving grace. If I'm fucking like bugging out,
can't trash this
if I'm
product.
getting brain zaps, what?
You can't trash the product just yet.
I'm not trashing the product.
I want to see you try our new sponsor.
I'm gonna try it out.
Maybe,
but you got to be honest, bro. I tell it how it is. I call it how it is.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
the only reason, dude, someone's going to come here to buy a fucking mobile aromatherapy stick.
Yeah. Well, look, we're into the business of aromatherapy sticks. All right. We've worked for 6 years on this podcast to get to the point where we can sell aromatherapy sticks at a discounted price with the promo code. Fucking whatever.
We might not, though.
We may
I
not.
got to try the
We're
product.
going to try the sticks first.
Try the sticks.
We wouldn't lead you guys astray.
No. But I'm like, maybe it might help. The black pepper, they said they'd had laboratory stuff. I looked into it. They said black pepper does help reduce nicotine cravings. I don't know. I'm not addicted to nicotine.
I certainly
never let myself fall that far. I'd always upheld. I don't know. I just said no to that kind of shit. My friends did it. I was like, guys, I'm into fucking sports. I don't want to smoke cigarettes. No, I smoked cigarettes, and then I didn't smoke cigarettes, and then I stunk at sports.
You know, I told you I didn't feel good today, and I told you I'm exhausted and I feel sad.
Why are you sad?
Why am I sad? I'm always sad.
It's all in your fucking head, dude. It's all in your head. Everything is so good right now. It's all in your head.
I know it's good.
It's all in your fucking head.
I just want to fucking lash out.
It's time that I tell you that I kissed Beezer, dude.
You kissed Brian?
He made me feel good and he healed me.
You got with Beezer?
I fucking sucked Beezer's dick and I'm healed now. It's time you sit at the table.
Good. Oh.
It's time you come to the table.
Damn.
Dude, it's time you come to the table with me. Beezer blacked out and I took advantage of him and it healed
you
me.
got the bees? Damn.
Dude,
I was
come
just
to the
thinking
table.
of Kyla and Beezer audible having sex, how they must sound. Yo. Oh, dude, you're right in there. Oh,
oh my God.
Whoa. Beezer comes loud. Whoa.
I never heard Beezer come. I shared a wall with a man.
He's a silent lover, dude.
You think he's a silent lover?
Yeah, silent assassin, the bees, dude.
He probably waits till everyone leaves. Dude. Bees are coming.
Bees are coming is so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
But yeah, dude, I wanted to come to the table to confess, dude. The whole time we were doing the podcast, I was fucking all the other Philly podcasters, just healing.
As soon as I moved to New York, you started sucking and fucking all my guys.
I had to heal, dude. I had to heal myself.
Now Tommy's fucking Chris, my old flame.
True.
Nobody better put a hand on Nate Marshall. Stay off my Butterfinger, dude. Don't even come near it. What are you excited for Christmas, dude? What type of treats do you want for Christmas?
What kind of treats do I want?
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, I'll be honest, dude. My favorite treat right now is the thing.
You know, it'd be funny if I
You don't hear about my favorite treat?
ran into some financial trouble and I was like, I'm gonna need some of that wedding gift back. Like, just how funny it is to like loan someone a gift to be like, yeah, remember that $100 I gave you?
I saved it. I put that all away.
I need
to the side.
$50 back.
Yeah, that'd be totally fair.
That'd be very funny.
Be hilarious.
Yeah.
Or just be like, that was actually a mistake.
Yeah.
I feel like something happened like similar to that.
Really?
Yeah, someone recently did some like weird. Oh fuck, I'll try to remember. But someone did something.
Christmas gift. What type of Christmas gifts do you want?
Just peace on earth, goodwill towards man.
Really?
That's it. I do want a keyboard, but I'm gonna get that myself, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a keyboard. I'm gonna get a.
I didn't get anybody a gift yet.
I didn't get anything.
It's hard.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's hard.
Gift cards.
Phil called in between podcasts to be like, I hope you got me something nice. And I was like, shut up, Phil.
Well,
he called literally to say, did you get your mother something? And I was like, no.
No.
And he was like, I hope you got me something nice.
We got to team up with the Sibs. Team up with the siblings and get something actually. But dude, any year I get my parents shit, they're just like, thanks.
Yeah.
When you team up with the Sibs and it's
no,
like,
my mom loves whatever I get her.
Really?
Yeah, she's so excited I bought her something.
Every
I
year,
get her like a $30 necklace every year.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm like, here, Mom. Here's a book on Ireland. She's like,
great.
Thanks. It's like the fifth one.
Thanks, son.
It's like the fifth. She does like if we go to church with her, she likes that. So
Really?
That's like my mom's favorite thing. Or what she does now, she's like, I donated money to charity for you guys. That's your gift. I'm like, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Swag. So like, she'll like, yeah, my mom sponsors like South American. My mom's like some weird
Your mom's
shit.
getting ripped off.
My mom gets like dream catchers in the mail. She like sponsors like Native American kids and shit.
Buy her a star. I might buy all my family stars.
Where?
Remember that? You know that ripoff? You can buy someone like a star. They name it after them or something.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
It's a nice ripoff.
Do they actually name the star after them though?
I can't imagine
True,
they do.
how would you know?
Yeah. Or adopt a fucking polar bear or something.
Yeah, I might buy my parents like 1 acre out in like the middle of nowhere.
That'd be good. See if you can extend their property like by 20 feet.
That would be sick.
It's a funny gift.
Get it reassessed. Yeah. Or buy them like one of those like $2,500 houses in Detroit. You guys own a $2,500 house in Detroit.
Yeah.
I
was thinking about spending a lot of money and having like very serious Christmas decorations installed on their house.
You could.
Without telling them.
That's big business.
It's a funny gift.
Yeah, that would be
Clark
awesome.
Griswold, their house. Just cover it in lights.
How would you get them out of the house to get the team in?
I'd say do it at night. My father's fast asleep.
They'd be terrified.
Yeah, just dudes hammering into the... What the hell's going on?
Yeah, that's big business, man, for like landscapers and shit.
Yeah.
Christmas time, you go out, work slows down, the mulch stops flying out, you go, it's time to put up Christmas lights.
It's time for rich people to put up fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I put up Christmas lights one time.
Yeah?
A stranger's house.
As a gag or as work?
No, it's work, bro. People don't fuck around like that.
Something's in your craw, dude.
I'm just teasing, dude.
You know I don't like getting teased.
I'm
like
getting
that.
a good dynamic going, dude.
Do you think the dynamic should be us teasing?
It's teasing. It's having a good
You
time.
think the dynamic should be teasing time?
Having a good time, dude. You're at the table right now. You're at the fucking table. Dude, that was...
You sucked bees.
I sucked bees. I had to heal myself. I haven't
was
felt
wrong
good
with you?
in so long.
What was wrong with you?
You fucking squashed my heavy metal band, dude.
What heavy metal?
I was supposed to do Ozfest. Dude, Jada was supposed to do Ozfest.
And you're telling a tummy full of bees made you feel better.
Yes. It healed me. Beezer was sick.
Filthy.
August Alsina was sick.
Beezer is sick.
Yeah, dude.
Sick in the head.
But he needs to heal. We need to heal. You think he's sick in the head?
Beezer's sick in the fucking head.
How many people do you think are sick in the head who do stand-up in general?
90%.
Yeah. I'm coming to that conclusion. Not even stand up. I think the majority of people.
Yeah, it's not just stand up.
Stand up would be slightly more sick.
Yeah.
That's been a tough reality check for me recently to be like, I'm weird even for comedians.
Yeah.
That's like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, but you're not weird like those dudes are weird.
Maybe.
There's dudes that are like conniving.
True.
That's weird.
True. But
you're not the weirdest in our circle. You're a weird person.
That's what I'm saying.
But like
I was like, I worked in an office when I did the graduate school stuff. I tried my hardest to fly under the radar and just like chill out. And like, dude, 4 days in, someone's like, "What the fuck is your deal?" And I was like, fuck.
Yeah, you're an odd duck.
Dude, I forget what we were talking about, and I hit him with some kind of, we were talking politics. I started hitting him with some stuff, and he was like, "Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell?" It's like, yeah, just look into it, dude. Check it out. Yeah, I started tracking nonprofit funds, and I'm like, actually, did you look into this? And he was just like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
That's a racket, dude.
Nonprofits?
Yeah, man. You can get those grants, get those Ulysses grants, dude.
Yeah.
You can just get paid if you're connected enough. You can just materialize like $200,000 a year, break yourself off the 80 G's a year, and just keep it going.
Yeah.
If like your like parents, friends, or like these grant writer, this and that, you can chill sesh it, dude. I told you they had the jam sesh down on Kent. Gardini's has been giving you nasty fucking looks this whole time.
Did he do it again?
He just went, fuck.
Is that true?
Dude, they had a thing, and some lady got a grant in Kensington.
Whatever, man.
Some lady got a grant in
Whatever.
Kensington. Well, it's time you walk off a podcast.
It's coming, dude.
It's time you walk off. This lady had a grant where she had a jam sesh on Kensington Ave, which is just like people shooting up outside, and she would let them come in and just jam.
Yeah.
And someone was like, "Yeah, here's fucking $60,000 a year for you, just to let them come into the fucking play space and just sit there and just like." Like one dude would come in and just actually I might go there and play flute if it's still open.
I fired machine guns this weekend.
Did you really?
That was pretty exciting. You ever get to fire one of those?
Never fully automatic, just semi.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty nuts.
Dude, I got a little gun shy.
What?
When we fired those guns with Dez in Baltimore, that shotgun sucked.
That sucked, but you're nasty with the pistol.
You fire a real like a machine gun, they don't kick like that.
Really?
That shitty shotgun kicked like crazy.
Yeah.
These things, dude, you just put your face against it. You just fire a fucking saw. Just oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
It was cool.
Definitely do some damage. What were you shooting at?
Just targets, just in a range.
How were you on the machine gun?
Fucking eyes closed, hitting the ceiling. It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was scary stuff, but yeah, there was a gun range.
Indoor machine gun's a bad idea.
It was wild.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly changed his name.
Bert fired a fucking 50 cal sniper rifle. That thing was scary.
What the fuck?
That was a goosh. Yeah, that was
American
wild.
Sniper.
Yeah. That's kind of like me though too. I was eyeing it up. I was like,
you should have adjusted the sights.
But I was just laying down. You got to like lay on your belly to fire some of those heavier machine guns. Just my whole body jiggling on the ground. There's 10 guys filming for social media. I was like, guys, can you please not film this?
My butt cracks.
Can we
vibrating?
just have fun? Have fun.
Yeah, can we have fun?
Can we have fun? And then we had fun.
Yeah, I've been thinking about how hopelessly addicted we all are to our phones and technology. It's tough, dude. I bust that thing out constantly.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, I gotta do my best to get off there.
It's hard, dude.
I don't know how to get off.
We've been imprisoned.
Yeah. I want my Spotify's though. I want my Spotify's and my GPS's.
That doesn't count. Yeah,
I know, but I need a smartphone to have those.
I know. And that's the thing.
Stinks.
But the problem is you open up that, you go, let me check my email.
Yeah, it's time for me to look at Instagram.
I have my possum trails. Then I go, well, I got to answer the messages. And I go answer the messages. Next thing I know, I'm like watching my YouTube. That's when I'm being a bad boy.
Really?
My YouTube algorithm, I start getting sucked into just like Spud got me hooked on this shit, like the secrets of 3, 6, and 9. This guy breaks down like how 3, 6, and like it does like
numerology.
Yeah, but it's like how it's actually built into the fabric of black holes. It's pretty fucking sick, dude. But
well, that's not bad. That beats the fuck out of like Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, but when I'm supposed to go to sleep, dude, so I can wake up and be fresh, I stay up at night and I'm fucking watching like the secrets of black holes, and I don't remember fucking any of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I hear you. You're worried about bedtime.
I need bedtime.
I don't think that's that bad though.
Bedtime, dude?
Not compared to reading comments about yourself all day.
That's the worst.
That's the worst.
That would be, I honestly.
That's the hell I'm in.
I think you could definitely go low sleep, as bad as that is for your body, is not as bad as reading negative stuff about yourself.
Reading, and receiving negative messages all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's anger.
It's wild.
Somebody's hitting you with anger and you go, ugh, and you got to sit there and be like, it's not real. It's not real.
Yeah.
It just fucks you up.
Yeah.
Now imagine if you were Willard Smith.
I can't.
And dude, your son gets flamed and you think it's all your fault. Imagine the mind fuck that is.
But then Willard made a video making fun of his son's rap video, which I didn't like that.
He's a hyper competitor, dude.
Yeah. His son started doing something cool and he made a video making fun of it.
Yeah. It's the sickness, dude. It's Waitiko. It's the global human sickness.
Waitiko?
Waitiko.
What's that?
It's just the sickness that's within us. It's nothing's ever enough, and we're going to fucking kill ourselves and the planet. That's what Will had to come to terms. When's it ever enough? His friend called him, dude. They sold opening weekend $77 million of, I think it was I Am Legend. And his manager was like, bro, $77 million opening weekend. And he genuinely was like, why don't you think we got 80?
Yeah.
And he was just like, it's pretty nuts. It's something I'm interested in, of people who get that much stuff who still can't piece it together. But it's the killers. It's like the Michael Jordan shit, where it's like, that's what got me to that point, and I can't fucking shake it. And the thing that got me to the point is destroying my whole family and all my happiness. It's like, it's fucked up, dude.
That's kind of sick.
You think that's sick?
I think Michael Jordan's cool.
Yeah, I mean, true.
I would love to end my life drinking in an empty mansion.
Then that's good.
And then having someone with a camera being, what do you think of this guy? I'd be like, he was a fucking loser and I killed him. Then going golfing and breaking my clubs because I lose to somebody. That's a good life, dude.
I mean, I guess it is. Maybe. But if you're a love bug like Will Smith, dude.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's not for him. Hold on a second. I got to drink some water. That was my sports cap, dude.
Yeah. I hate those.
When you're a hyper
hate those
competitor
fucking
like
caps. You're a competitor.
I am.
You're very competitive.
I am. I can be, I should say. I can be.
Yeah, I think everyone is.
Yeah, everybody is. But it's like, this is what I've been trying to puzzle out. This is why the Will Smith book it just like whacked me out all weekend. It's like, are the people who aren't being overtly hyper competitive, because a lot of those dudes get kind of quietly miserable. You know what I mean? Smith was talking about that, how it's like dealing with your family. He became like a global, phenomenon. And he was like, people either would be so nice to me that it would be off-putting, or they would start being like, fuck you, pussy. And he was like, dude, and it's like, I just want I just want to have a normal life. But you also kind of don't at the same time.
Yeah, obviously you don't want to have a normal life.
Yeah, dude, it was very weird. But it is, here's where I'm coming from. So it's like, that experience is supposed to be like the pinnacle, the highest state you can reach, right? The quote unquote like success. It's like, that's it, like unadulterated in its highest form. And then you get it, then like that leads to just like the dude just kind of falling apart, which is kind of bizarre to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, you have all these people laboring underneath that kind of idea. Like, yeah, that'd be awesome one day. And it's like, it's not a bad thing in and of itself, but it's like, it's hard to piece together.
Yeah.
It's hard to piece together.
Sounds like, to me, like life's going to be hard no matter what.
Yeah, there's life. Yeah, true. It's like there's life like
either
quietly toiling in obscurity, or like your son gets crushed on the internet and it's all your fault. It's like, how do you work between those two things?
Those are your two options.
I think so. Or, but you could be like his boy and just fucking chill in the ocean and be like, just chill in the ocean, man. Fucking float. Yeah. Float with me, man. Then Will was just like, I fucking figured it out, dude.
Yeah.
I was showing these guys the book, and halfway through I was like, fuck, dude, Will Smith's like rock bottom. It's just my best fucking shit.
Yeah.
My best shit. And he was like, I figured out the ocean. I was like, yeah, I can fucking see that, bro. Just lay in the ocean, just fucking feel the waves. He's like, I got into meditating. He starts naming all of the books I've been recommending. I'm like, nice. Fucking sick.
Yeah. No, I tried to, when I went to Jamaica, I was like, nice, dude. Take a week off of work, fucking relax.
Chill.
Day 2, I was like, I gotta do something. What the fuck?
That's what happened to him.
Yeah.
His friend called him.
Can't chill like that.
Dude, his friend was like, I did a 7-day silence retreat. And he was like, fucking, what the fuck kind of bullshit is that? He's so competitive. He went, just quickly booked a place. He goes, I'm not going to talk for 14 days. I'm going to see if I can do it.
Yeah.
And he did it for 14 days. He said he was like plucking his eyebrows in the mirror. He's like, I was freaking out.
Jesus Christ.
What was that weird word he called it? Do you remember?
Oh, Vipassana or something. It's a type of meditation. It's like it's like the introduction to a certain level of meditation where you do a silent 7-day retreat and you don't talk. Might be 10 days actually.
The guy did 10 days. Antoine did 10 days. He did 14.
Antoine did 10.
His boy Anton did 10 days, and he was like, "Get that bullshit out of my face." And then he just like, literally, he just gets to Utah. He's like, "I'm gonna stay in Utah for 14 days." Like, I think it's pretty wild.
I like it.
I like it too. I enjoyed that a lot.
Are you gonna try silent treatment?
I would thrive, bro. If I got to sit somewhere and not talk to anyone for 14 days, I'd be pretty pumped.
You say that.
My natural mode's silence, dude. In
You say
isolation. My natural mode's silence and isolation.
I don't think it is, dude. I've seen you. You're a bright lights kind of guy, dude. You like that stage. You like that microphone, dude.
I only do it because I have to, dude. I'm burning with a message for the world.
Exactly. The message is deep inside you.
True.
And the masses need to hear it.
This is true. They might not want to, but they have to hear it.
They don't have to like it.
I don't
dude.
think I
They
might
have to
get
hear
shot by an apple tree with arrows, dude. I don't want to hype myself up too much, but I might be martyred like a saint.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
Like Saint Sebastian.
Saints bashed. But no, I think I could do 10 days silent for sure. 10 days. Here's what would fuck me up. I'm telling you, I could do that.
You only say this because you have a wife.
I did that.
You're like, I would love silence.
You said
for
it,
10
so I didn't
days.
have to.
Yeah. Matt.
I told you, I have a fucking GI problem, dude. Don't you dare. Don't you dare come at my problem, dude.
I'm sorry. You're
but
right.
dude, as you said that in my head, I was going, maybe it's because I'm married. So thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
I can't.
Having a lady around constantly can be draining.
Pregnant lady, bro.
I can't even imagine. I know when my sister was pregnant and she was home, she was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, they're mean, bro.
They
hate, like they're like, they hate you so much. They despise you. And then they'll like love the next day. They're like, I love you so much. And then you're too loud. It's crazy.
So they're like me. They're like living with me. No, not you. My roommates though, Chris and Tommy.
You guys have a love hate?
I oscillate.
Do you really?
Big time. I'll walk out in the morning and be like, what the fuck are you doing up here?
Yeah, you guys will start.
Or sometimes I'll walk and be like, I'm so proud of you guys.
That's nice.
Yeah. I keep them guessing. I keep Chris guessing.
You let him know.
I let him know. It changes daily.
It's tough, dude. 3 men, dude. You guys are forging your fucking paths.
Yeah. Except the thing is, I'm never here, so I don't mind it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm telling you, this is the same discussion because then it's like.
Because I was thinking about getting my own place in New York.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea.
It's not the worry. I mean, I should. Normal people would have done that by now. I have the means.
True.
It's just I'm here 3 days a week, if that. 4 days, maybe.
That's true. And then that opens up a whole new dimension of your life.
Yeah.
You've lived with a woman before.
Yes.
There's nice parts about it. Some parts.
There are very nice parts.
I haven't experienced them, but some parts can be a little difficult, dude.
Yeah.
But you're a pretty clean dude. I get jammed up. You do clean the house.
Yes.
Though. I get jammed on, dude. So this is fully my bad. I left on the way up. I'm coming up here. I'm driving. Me and Noah having a good time. And all of a sudden I get the call. And I go, oh, that's Bae. She calls and she's like, Matt, I need you to start paying more attention. And I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, fucking Christ, what is it? She's like, the stovetop was on and the refrigerator door was open when I came in. I'm like,
you have a good point on this one.
Literally, I was like, I'm sorry for that.
Yeah.
She was like, whatever. And I was like, you fucking whatever. Dude, I snap. If I get like a bad call like that and I get like a, okay, whatever. I'm like, fuck.
My girlfriend hit me with the silent treatment this weekend.
Oh, dude, I'll spaz.
I'm liable to fire off like 10 straight texts, 8 straight phone calls, 8 to voicemail. I'll go, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'll go.
She hit you with do not disturb?
Yeah.
I'm fuming, bro.
Straight to voicemail. I'm fuming.
I would need fucking aromatherapy.
I was spazzed. I was looking for the fumes, dude. There were no fumes.
I need the emotional package.
I just had to go to a tour bus with dudes with their cameras out and be like, hey. No, that was fun. That was fun. I had a good weekend.
That is good.
That was a fun weekend.
That's a good time.
It was awesome.
You're on the TB?
Yeah. Sleeping on a tour bus is very nice.
Yeah. Is it pitch black?
It rocks you to sleep. Yeah, you get in a little cubby
Oh.
and you have a curtain and it's loud, so you're not hearing other guys snoring and farting.
White noise and shit.
You're just white noise in a coffin, and it's shaking you back. It rocks you to bed. I haven't slept that well in a long time.
That's pretty sick.
You just
actually.
sleep through the night every night, and then you wake up at the next venue. Tour buses are cool. I have no idea how much those things cost. They have to be ridiculously expensive.
It's funny too, not to talk about Will Smith too much. When he first got his tour
I
bus,
think you've already crossed that.
when he got his first tour bus,
Yeah.
he didn't know you had to pay the driver. So they were like, "Sweet," and the driver's like, "Bro, where's my cash?"
Yeah, you owe me $90,000.
They're like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that would be.
Yeah, I was getting drunk, sending Matt texts like, "We're gonna do this someday. We will do this.
The TB would be nice.
We will do that." By the way,
It'll come.
we're going to do
The
that.
TB will come.
Dang,
Tour
that'd
bus?
be cool. Tour bus to Magoobies. Blow all the money on the bus. Lose money.
I mean, dude, who? Remember the one tour bus that he was playing PlayStation? The hell, what are you showing?
1,000.
250,000 to purchase one right out, but
Okay.
1,500
No, you rent
a
them.
day.
Yeah, you rent them $1,500 a day, and then you got to
If
pay.
you're doing
the driver.
theaters, that's zero.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But if you buy your own,
It's 250,000.
I'm a businessman, dude. If you buy
You
your
want to
own,
invest in your own, and the repair costs alone. You're looking at $1 million on this thing.
how many second floors of helium would I have to do to
Yeah.
justify that? Dude, rolling up in a tour bus to the second floor for a 50-seater
to
show,
do the small rooms at Helium?
that would be swag.
Those days that's your only run of those. That's ridiculous.
I don't mind.
I know you don't mind.
They are
It's still fun. Doing a small room is fun.
It does stink though. It does stink. I had the bit of the Waitiko when I was like, when Brittany's like family came, like one of her family members came out and I was on the second floor and I'm like, oh, no, come up to the small room. The little
Hey,
tiny,
I'm just doing small rooms, just
come with
doing
the little
feeling
boy.
these out.
come up to the little boy room.
Yeah,
But it is fun though. It is
of course. Those small rooms are the best.
I wouldn't say the best, but they're good.
They're cool.
Main comedy clubs, I say, are the
Yeah,
best.
those are good. Those are cool.
I wouldn't say the best, but they
Yeah.
are fun.
That's still a fun time though, especially
It
with
is.
your friend. You get to goof off.
It is fun.
Goofing off in a small room is very fun.
I have been having fun, and
Yeah.
this is the Waitiko, dude. Why is that even a problem? I shouldn't have those thoughts.
Dude, I don't know.
It's Waitiko, dude.
Maybe I'm pro Waitiko then.
You think so?
Yeah, you want to strive.
You do want to strive,
You don't want to be content.
but you can strive joyfully.
Yeah, that's a tough thing.
That's the fucking
Yeah.
thing. You can strive
I
joyfully.
don't strive joyfully at all.
You don't. You do, but I'm saying
Sometimes it comes. Sometimes,
true.
yes. Sometimes
True.
you'll get a manic text that's like, "Dude, we're the best." Those are few and far between.
Yeah, but dude, the shift has to be made.
I'll try.
But then Smith tried to strive joyfully, and all of a sudden he fucking did
next
After
thing
Earth.
you know, you're doing After Earth with your
His trainer,
son.
dude, he did like a air conditioned tent for his son. His trainer was like, "What the fuck, dude? We need to sweat." And he was like, "Relax." And then all of a sudden it was just like,
Maybe we should have sweat.
maybe we should have sweat hard. Maybe we shouldn't have done After Earth. Fuck. His manager was like, "Don't do that movie." And he was like, Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me. That is pretty nuts, though. There's something there, dude. That Will Smith book fucking unlocked something
Really?
in me.
It's funny. I saw someone reading the Will. I'm not kidding you. I saw someone reading the Will Smith book, and I was like, "What a fucking idiot!" I was like, "That sucks, dude. Get a real book." Meanwhile, I was-
Dude, it's got its finger indirectly on the pulse of, I think, the most important thing
yeah, I
that
think
we'll deal with in the
from
next
what,
couple
from what
hundred
you've told me
years.
about this book, I think you're right.
of just the imperative life lesson of how do people be happy amongst unprecedented abundance. That's the real thing. And we're all psyoping ourselves into being like, "Oh, fuck, I'm a fucking loser." It's like,
Yeah.
dude, shut up. You did it. We did it. Now we have to strive joyfully, dude.
Yes.
We have to strive joyfully. How do you do it? How do you do it, bro?
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out.
There's some changes I can make. That'll probably help with the joy stuff.
It is funny though, because I've been doing all these like meditation things, and I will come up and like my wife will be like, "You left the fork out." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up! I left the fork. Why are you so hard on me?" It's so funny. My new thing now is being like, "Stop breaking my balls."
Yeah.
I try to give her. You're
You're
a max.
transitioning into full Italian man. Do you wear a beater around the house?
No beaters. I go shirtless.
You gotta
I do
go beater.
shirtless.
Shirtless is also WAP.
Yeah, but I
You need
will
a
bring the
necklace
beaters
though if you're
back.
going. You need a necklace regardless.
I should bring beaters back.
And you guys,
just to-
you're breaking my balls all the time.
I do, dude.
Keep breaking my balls here.
I'm like, "You're breaking my fucking balls." Or I try to hit her with a quota, a cap. I go, you can only get 5
Complaints.
negative.
Yeah.
You can't only give me 5 negative appraisals per day. And the one day I went, you're at 4. It's pretty early. You've critiqued me 4 times.
Yeah.
You get one more. Fuck you.
Oh.
That's not a critique. But like, why do you do it this way? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? And I'll be like, what? She's like, I'm just curious. I'm like, you're not just curious. You're breaking me down. You're destroying the fabric of my psyche.
Isn't that what they do though? Isn't that like their goal?
I think
isn't it a woman's goal to like break you down?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's why they don't like moms.
True.
Because moms have built you up.
They will.
They're like, this is good. I built this.
Or a
and
mom
the wife comes in and is like, I'm going to change this.
I'm going to break this down. Or if you have a nasty mom, she broke you down to suit her agenda, and then your girlfriend tries to like break you down into kind of what she needs you to be.
Yes.
But yeah, that's another theme towards the end of the Will Smith book.
His woman's breaking him down.
Well, dude, his therapist straight up tells him like, don't ever give in to your fucking. She's like, don't ever try to give in to your wife or girlfriend.
Nice.
It's like if you're part of your character is pleasing women, they will chew you up and spit you out. I'm copying you subconsciously, dude. You must be sending out power signals. I just noticed I did this.
Matt.
There's so many things working under the surface, dude, that we haven't even cracked the surface of.
Guys.
It's crazy, dude. It's pretty wild. But yeah, dude, that's been oh, dude. Were you about to say something?
No.
I don't want to be talking.
No.
Something I've realized I do a lot.
What's that?
I jump over you. I jump and I talk over you sometimes.
Oh, I don't care.
I like
at
to
all.
apologize.
Dude, I got nothing to say.
I just did.
We do every podcast every time I'm done with the road. And I sit here like,
nah, you do.
McDonald's. That's what I'm thinking about.
You were a funny dude last week. Fucking.
Oh, last week I was flying. This week, this was a rough week.
Came with a fucking tour bus, dude.
Yeah, just got home I flew from LA yesterday. Flew all day, got home at like 1:30, went to bed at like 2:30. Tired.
I don't know how, the thing I genuinely.
And my body's got to be getting crushed from flying every fucking weekend.
It's probably.
Doesn't that fuck you up?
Probably.
Yeah.
Unless you're an air pilot.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell myself. I'm like, I think I'll just condition to this. I'm basically a fighter pilot.
The thing that is inconceivable to me, you constantly go and you deal with people you don't know under a very power dynamic situation.
That was tough for me,
bro.
this week.
That'll fucking give me.
That was tough.
That'll make me sick.
It
I
always.
can't deal. I'm allergic to that shit.
So I
I'm
went.
doing it right now. I'm talking.
So I went. No, you're fine. I cut you in. No, that's the worst. That's the one. That's the one. No, the power dynamic is normally totally fine, but then, like, this was a tough weekend for me.
Yeah.
Going on someone else's tour is tough.
Yes.
And then, especially when they're a tight group of friends, and then you come in and they're like, "This is how we do it. This is what we're doing." I'm like, "Okay."
I won't say a word the entire weekend. That's what I'm saying.
I was quiet.
I can't do it. I would just be like.
Yeah, it's like when you go to when you do a showcase in a new city, when you're starting out in comedy, and you like go up to like a New York club and they're like, "Who are you?" That type of thing.
I hate it.
Yeah.
If we had somehow swapped places, I would have been sitting there on that bus being like, "Did you guys check out the new Will Smith book?" Like, no, and I would just went like this the rest of the weekend.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's pretty important to have hands. I don't know, whatever.
No, it was it was good. It was actually good. It always takes me a second.
Yeah.
But
I'm telling you, I'm genuinely. I think about that stuff and I go.
And then there's a power dynamic for the underneath guys.
Yeah, dude.
Like it was there a little bit when I was on the Louis tour. It's there when with Bert's guys a little.
You can't.
It's all. It doesn't matter.
It's part of
that
the biz.
stuff doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's part of the biz. It's just it's taxing, bro.
I literally did that weekend for fun. There was no. I got nothing out of that. It was just fun to go get drunk with Bert and have fun.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah, it's a blast.
Yeah. I had a tough time adapting.
I'm telling you, man.
The social media stuff, I was like, I don't like doing that stuff.
Yeah.
I said it immediately. I was like, I don't want to do the pictures. Everyone was like, what? And they're like, what business do you think you're in? And I was like, we had to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And they were like, dude, don't fall into that whole like, I do this for the, because then I started thinking about it, because there's a lot of people that are like, I don't do the fucking promo shit, the social media stuff. And I'm one of those guys. But then it's like, so that means I'm one of the guys that's like, I'm strictly art.
Yeah.
Which is arguably just as gay.
Maybe everything's gay, dude.
Maybe everything is gay. I did come to that conclusion.
Everything's gay.
Yeah. But I stood my ground on some social media stuff. After the gun range asked us to do like a photo shoot.
Yeah.
And Bert didn't enjoy doing stuff like that. I don't mean to speak.
Sure, yeah, sure.
But it was like everywhere he goes, people are like, hey, can we get a picture? Can you take your shirt off? We'll get a picture. Can you autograph this? He just signs autographs all fucking day.
Yeah, man.
And then
Will Smith talks about it.
And he does a really good job of being like, sure, let's take a picture. Yep. And you know when people are like, hey, my buddy's a big fan of you. Can you film something real quick and say what's up to him? He does it, and he's good at it. And then you can see him hit the fucking Kanye smile. Like, as soon as it leaves, he's like, back to on a lot of the stuff. But then, so they let us come in and shoot all these machine guns and do all that shit. It was awesome.
That's sick.
And then they were like, hey, just for our social media, can we take a picture of the group? And I was like, fuck. Fuck, I don't want to do this. And then they were like, here's the pose we were thinking for this one. They made us they tried to make us do the Star Wars, like Bert standing in the middle holding up a machine gun. And I was standing behind him, and they're like, now grab his leg. And I was like, no. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I cannot do that.
That's a reasonable stop, though.
Yeah.
Your ancestors.
But it was so hard for me to sit there in front of a room full of people. They're like, come on. And be like, no. I can't. My ego.
That's fair, though.
Yeah, it was.
There's one thing to be like, I'm not doing it. But like, yeah,
and it wasn't Bert's idea, for the record. Bert, as soon as I said no, he was like, yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
The fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's totally fair.
But I ruined it. I ruined the picture. I stood behind
him. Well, then everyone else starts guessing. No, everyone else starts being like, am I being fucking...
Yeah, am I...
Well, that's tough.
Are you?
Also, dude, and I swear this last time I'll bring up the Will Smith.
It was just a funny picture.
But, yeah, it's tough.
I couldn't do that.
No, that's tough. That's very tough.
But then there was a part of me, so we're having this conversation in the car where it's like, I don't like to promo stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, you have to. You want to sell tickets, you got to promote shit.
Yeah.
All I do is put out an Instagram story, and I'm like, I'm here. But...
What the fuck is your problem?
Part of me.
Did you fart?
I said part of me.
No, he didn't.
I could have used some brisket.
Yeah.
What happened?
I could have used some brisket.
He's hungry because he's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. He's on low fuel.
My tummy's a bit hungry.
You could have had that hot dog, dude.
I need to fill
You could have had the hot dog snack.
I could have.
We'll go to the taco truck on the way back.
My tank's on empty.
But yeah, I forget. Whatever.
So no, I hear what you're saying.
Finally, I broke down and I was like, all right, fellas, it's my birthday.
Gotta have fun.
And they were like, wait, what?
Dude, no,
I was like, yeah, I didn't want to tell anybody it was my birthday because that's gay.
Well, the funniest part is they were like, dude, you got to relax. And you're like, yeah, you know what, guys? It is actually my birthday. And you're like, what the fuck? We're talking about taking pictures, dude.
Yeah, I was like, well, birthdays are fun.
I'd still to this day feel weird on my birthday, and I never will.
I hate feeling weird. The attention.
Sad and weird.
Yeah, I got sad and weird.
I'm telling you,
I knew they were going to do that. They brought me out at the end of the show and brought a cake out. And they were fucking with me because they knew I didn't like it. It was funny.
Yeah, man. It's like when your birthday, it's the same thing of like being sad around a Christmas tree. Everyone's like, how old are you? And you're like, I guess I'm 36 now. Yeah, 34.
But that was another thing. I had a moment where I tried to be like, all right, that was a good year.
True.
I had a good year. Gillian Keeves, a special, Rogies, toured with Louis.
Yeah.
That was a cool year. And I still was like...
Dude, it's a phenomenal year.
Yeah, it was the best year I could have ever asked for.
It's a phenomenal year.
Yeah.
It is funny, man. And it's like, dude, we all got crushed from the 90s of being called gay.
Yeah.
We got annihilated.
Yeah, it's funny. I'll open my phone and get Instagram messages from dudes that are like, gay. And I'm like, where's that coming from? Oh, yeah, me every fucking day. Every day. I'm like, that's gay.
You got to keep going.
Some things are gay, and we do need to keep that around.
True.
All right?
It's true.
I stand my ground, but I'm just,
Yeah, sometimes, it sneaks in. It is fun, though.
Maybe I need to be gay.
Little gay.
I need to be a little gayer.
Gayer, yeah. A little bit.
We'll see.
A little bit.
Nah, I think I'm fine.
You are fine.
Yeah, we'll see. What happened with
You got to have fun.
I do have
to
have fun.
fun. That's all that matters. And if your fun's gay, so be it.
Yeah.
But if you're being gay, you're being too gay, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You're trying to use gayness to your advantage as gay.
Yeah.
If you're having fun and someone calls you gay, that's their problem.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
And that was another thing. I was watching Bert perform, and I was like, dude, he's having fun.
The crowd's having fun.
He loves this.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
You can see when a guy loves it.
That's sick.
And I was sitting up there in the rafters like, my set was bad. And then I watched him murder, and I was like, he's having fun with his life.
Yeah, man.
And he actually does seem to be kind of a happy guy,
Yeah.
And you don't run into that too often in stand-up.
No.
Or probably in life.
You don't.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I would do comedy Bristol work. That's the whole unspoken of like road of dudes who are like 50, and it's like, it never quite worked out the way they imagined. bitter folks. Sometimes sometimes someone's there just happy to do it and they have a fun time. Dude, the one time this guy came and I was like, yeah, I was like way long ago just doing I had like 15 minutes and I would go to Bristol. I'm like, I was like, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
So I'm doing it. He was like, dude, quit immediately. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He goes, bro, I'm fucking miserable. He's like, I could have worked in fucking business. This guy was like 50 years old, just dumping all this shit on me. He's like, this business is fucked up. He's like, this sucks. And then he
it's really not that fucked up.
No,
comedy's not fucked up.
No, it's not. If you do it, you don't freak yourself out. Yeah.
The problem is people are bad at it.
Yeah.
And they complain.
True.
When you're bad at stand up, it's easy to complain. It's easy to be like, how come I'm not getting this?
Yeah.
Because there is like oversights like that where other people, shitty comics get a lot of good things. That happens a lot.
Yeah, but
if you're good, just keep doing it.
For sure. But it was funny, the guy to be like, quit now. And I was like,
it's the people that fail like that blame outside forces a lot.
Dude, but even back then, I knew the guy was getting like a G a week. And I'm still like, bro, I get it. This isn't what you pictured. You're getting a G.
Yeah, it's a
good
week.
And you could go work a business job and get a G. I still have it in me. If I make like anything more than $500, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I can't shake that.
Yeah,
dude.
That's nice.
I'm like, oh.
Jackpot.
How long was that? I'm like, calculate at dollars per hour, and I go, oh.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like fucking $70. Fucking, that's crazy.
It is.
I still have that. I'm like, oh, nice.
Yeah, that's fun. I got to remind myself of that one too.
Yeah, dude.
You get a check at the end of the week. I'm like,
Yeah. It happens, dude.
God damn it, I'm gay. I'm a fat gay guy. I'm a fat gay guy.
It's hard, dude. I'm telling you, it's tough.
How about Penn's swim team? What's
Jesus
going on?
Christ, dude. So I'm sitting there. I'm taking an unsuccessful dump in the middle of the night. And I go, let me check. This is how desperate I was. Like, let me check the news. So I'm like, like whatever. Needed something to take my mind off these gaseous pains.
Yes.
So I take I just splat. I read the news. I don't have to include that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm setting the team. This is context.
It's important.
Reading the news, they talk about the Penn's women's swimming team, and apparently they have like a rather hulking trans woman.
Oh, nice.
Like, dude, they showed the team picture, and it's like, how they're like, we've tested their testosterone. There's literally no hormonal difference. There's no different. Dude, look up the Penn's women female swimming team, and you see the person who won. So a trans woman beat the record by 38 seconds at the meet. That has to be. I don't know much about swimming, but that has to be like It
was the Ivy League record.
Ivy League record by 38 fucking seconds, dude. You gotta see the full body pic, bro. You gotta see the full, bro. So here's the thing that really. So there's a trans woman smashes the record by 38 seconds, and the whole place was silent. Nobody cheered. Nobody said anything. Yeah, dude.
So this person transed
after
already being a pretty good swimmer.
A male swimmer from that pic.
He was already a swimmer on the team.
He was on the men's team?
Yes, dude.
He Juana man?
He Juana man, bro. Juana man. And like, dude, there's a picture of them all at the beach taking like a team photo, and like you look, you like, where's Waldo at? And you see the back, and it's just like, you're like, what the fuck? Bro, it's insane. And
well, look.
People are speaking out. The women's team, they have to come out anonymously because allegedly University of Penn told the swimming team, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Leave it alone.
You got to leave it alone, dude.
My thing is...
Look, it's women's swimming, dude. I know you guys worked hard on it. This is child's finger painting. This is meaningless. We let you guys do this for you guys to have fun.
But this is the funniest part. Yes, nobody does care about it. But you have. So say you have. I'm a girl dad. So it's like
true. I apologize. You're right. I have several women in my family, and if somebody maybe diminished Division III basketball like the Susquehanna Crusaders, if somebody showed up and said no one cares about Crusader basketball, I'd fist fight them.
Well, imagine.
I loved going to Crusader girls hoops games.
True.
Now they're the Riverhawks because Crusaders is Islamophobic.
They had to change
it? Yeah. Susquehanna changed their name to the Riverhawks. All right.
That's hilarious.
Sorry.
Well, maybe they're taking out the a priori, gathering the fucking
true
Knights Templar stuff. Have they ever seen the Da Vinci Code, dude? They were doing.
I bet they have not.
They're trying to free the world from fucking religious tyranny, whatever. But yeah, dude. So this is what I was thinking of. So you're doing swim lessons. You're a dad. You're a mom. Your girl goes to swim lessons for fucking years, gets a full ride. You're going to all the meets, and then someone Juana-mans and just laps your daughter. And the whole place is just silent. Literally, everyone just goes, broke the record, and the whole place was just like, no one said a word. So just silently crushes the record, gets out of the pool, towels off, and everyone just goes home. It's pretty fucking funny to think about.
It's very funny.
Just a silent record break, and everyone just being like,
hey,
all right, time to go home.
Pause for 1 second.
Go pause it up.
Can we pause?
Yeah. We back?
Yes.
Oh, we've been running this whole time?
Yeah.
My bad, bros.
It's all right.
No, I was happy you did it.
That's that, like, I was telling these guys, it's like the music in Gladiator when he, like, wakes up in, like, a foreign place and it's just like.
Yeah. Lets you know he's somewhere weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere not white.
Yeah, man. There's so many scales I can learn on this thing, dude. I can't wait to fully master it and just fucking.
It's a good flute, dude. And you're getting very good at it.
It's all right. It's not bad. I'm getting there, bro.
There you go.
You
need to succeed joyously on this.
I do, dude. I do. I genuinely. That is one thing. If I play music during the day, that's like a way I can spend my time where I'm like, nice. I'm not like, what the fuck did I do today? If I sit there, if I get like an hour in on that thing, I'm genuinely like, nice, very nice. Oh, but we were talking about
I gotta do the nasty show tonight.
You do the nasty show.
It's so nasty and dirty.
You gonna be nasty?
You know me.
Should be nasty as hell.
What do you want me to say? That's very nasty.
Crap.
Say, guys, I take craps. I need you there, dude.
I know, dude.
I need you to do stand up with you again.
I know that it was so fucking fun.
I used to be able to go on stage and just be like, I'm gonna say that tonight.
And fuck with Matt, yeah.
And only Matt would laugh, and it was the best time.
So fun.
I would go on stage and be like, "You guys ever take a big crap?" And everybody would be like, "What the fuck?"
Maybe I'll uproot. I should uproot the family. Uproot the fam. Take them North Way. Yeah, I should.
Raise your kids in New York City. That'd be great.
Should. Be gay as hell.
That would be gay. You could have gay kids.
They'd be all right. Under my stewardship,
mm-hmm.
Like, listen, don't talk to fucking any of these people.
Yeah.
Don't
hate your neighbors.
This is we're in a sinful place. No. But, yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah. We'll get you back.
I'll be back out.
We'll be back.
Right now, I'm just setting up my spawns.
Yes.
Just to get my spawns up and running.
Yes.
Get my spawns up and running. That's all I care about, dude, is getting them up. Once they're 4, they're on their own, dude. They need to figure shit out. It is funny because, like, dude, they slowly start being able to do stuff for themselves, and you're like, thank fucking God. They're just absolute larvae at first.
I hate when they're in the larva stage.
Not a fan either.
I don't hold them. I don't like them. Everybody's always like, oh, they're so cute. I'm like, disgusting.
Toddler. And I told Brittany.
Toddler's cute.
I told Brittany, I'm like, I can't wait till they can talk and walk. They started Maya started walking. I was like, this is a lot of fun. They're little tiny babies. It's just like, you gotta fucking do with them. It's for girls.
Just
girls
throws
are better
up constantly.
Girls should hold the babies.
Yeah.
That's just for. I'm telling you. I'm like, here. I don't know what to do. I love them, but it's time for you as a girl
to do girl stuff.
That's girl stuff.
Girl stuff.
That's girl stuff. I'm do guy stuff. I'll be back.
I'll be back. I gotta go do guy stuff. You guys do the girl stuff.
I gotta go jog half a mile, then walk for the other 2 hours.
I gotta go think of dumb ideas to tell people.
I gotta go run half a mile so I can protect this family in the case of an emergency.
Yes.
That is the one sick thing though, is working out and thinking about like one day going in and just like beating the fuck out of some 25-year-old in an apartment. That's the only physical fitness fantasy I have. Of just like strangling or just dying. In like a college town 1-bedroom. Yeah. Just like getting like my ass kicked and like gouging some kid's eye out.
Reaching for it at the last second.
Just
fucking, you motherfucker.
Popping his eye.
Yeah.
And choking myself. I'm like, we'll fucking both die. I just want to ruin some fucking 25-year-old's life.
Yes.
Just give him like a scar he never forgets. It might be the end of my road is just being like choked out in some 24-year-old's apartment. Yeah. Like, were you fucking yelling at my and pop his eye out. That might be it.
That's a good goal, to fight your baby girl's boyfriend to the death at Old Dominion. Yeah. You know?
You have to, dude. You have to be ready for that kind of stuff. Just be strong as hell and just fucking be able to fight 25-year-olds. I'll be like 50, dude. I'll go on TRT probably, though. Yeah. If I hear, once they get of dating age, TRT.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna abuse it too.
Your daughter's gonna be a pretty girl.
She'll be very pretty.
Yeah.
She's a pretty little thing.
Yes.
So I'm gonna
cute.
have to TRT.
You're gonna have to.
And I'm gonna
You better
murder.
pray she turns out to be a unit.
Maybe.
That way you don't have to battle anybody.
I might have to battle her girlfriend, dude.
Full unit. Yeah.
I have to pull some girl's eye out. I'll do it if I have to.
I believe you.
Father's love knows no bounds, dude. I'll
Yes.
beat the shit out of her. I'll murder. I'll stomp a girl's fucking face in, dude.
If she breaks your daughter's heart.
If
Not if she even does anything abusive. If they break up.
If they break up.
If somebody dumps my daughter,
Dead.
I'm driving 8 hours to their house.
If somebody say my daughter was a lesbian and she was like dating like a swimmer, I would hire a man to go as a woman, then swim ahead and pull the girl underneath and drown her.
Yes.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, you would pay a swimmer to Joanna Man and shatter all of her records.
Yeah, dude.
That could be the way to get back at people, is to competitively beat them in things. Not like
True.
physically beat them up, but just be like, oh, that's what you do? I'm going to get good at that.
Yeah.
Or hire someone to get good at that.
That'd be awesome. Or, dude, imagine if you're two college athletes in love and then she breaks your heart. You're like, all right, I'll play volleyball. Start
Trans to join her
and
team.
just smash her, dude.
Yes. Take her spot.
Oh,
Just be like, what position do you play?
center.
Trans, take the spot.
Dude, that fucking rules.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how. I'm like, I go back and forth. It's kind of funny to watch trans women smash women in
Yeah.
sports, and then I see it and I'm like, I could see it. It is funny. You can't even be like, this is bullshit. Like, oh, hey, come on.
This is bullshit, though.
It is nuts.
It'd be fun to trans in softball and just go yard every at bat.
That's tough though. Those girls are good at that.
No, but if you're good at baseball, you go yard.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Like a dude that plays baseball.
Oh my god, it'd be crazy.
It'd be so fun to just bat 1,000. Just hit fucking 80 home runs in one season.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
And to take testosterone too. Just fucking go on roids, do
Take
trans,
roids
and then
on
take
top of
roids,
it.
and they're just like, what the fuck? Just unraveling the ball, dude. Wow, just smashing the ball. And then if they're testing your hormones, be like, this is crazy. This is transphobic, dude.
Yeah, you guys want to have a problem?
Like, this is
Yeah,
transphobic,
motherfuckers.
Give 'em a
Baseball
vape.
might be the funniest one to do that.
Oh my god.
Basketball is funny, but baseball going just a home run looks so funny.
Dude,
I mean, dunking in a girls' college basketball game is fun.
that would be nice. Has anyone done it yet?
Women have.
Women have dunked?
Yeah.
Nice. Anything like razzle dazzle, or is it pretty?
Just, yeah, just one-handed, just barely clearing that rim.
It's meat and potatoes. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
We got to start going to WNBA games. Just being like, oh my god. Ah. That'd be sick.
Just a bounce pass. Like,
It is nuts though to think about it, because it's like, again, you're dealing with the fucking people are trying to achieve. You're moving up in the hierarchy, but like the context the hierarchy is located in is completely fucked up. Where the swimmers were told by the college, like, don't say a fucking word. We don't need this. We don't need this kind of heat. But two people came anonymously and they're like, we don't like it.
yeah.
They went to the Daily Mail and they're like, for the record, we don't like this.
Yeah.
38 seconds.
And the attention that person must be getting.
Oh yeah. Oh, just getting lauded, dude.
Yeah.
That's
probably what the women are mad about. They're probably not mad about not winning the record.
It's attention.
It's the attention that the swimmer's getting that they're like,
This is true. Although I think trans women's energies are better channeled into conservative politics.
yes.
Caitlyn Jenner is a beacon amongst the trans. She's a trans lighthouse.
Mhm.
You guys should be using your skills and cultural capital to just get into conservative politics.
Yeah, definitely.
Dr. Oz threw his hat in the ring.
What do you mean?
Dr. Oz is running. He's a conservative. Dr. Oz has been coming at Fauci, bro. Dr. Oz is going for Senate, and he's like full on like fuck Fauci amongst a bunch of other stuff. Hates critical race theory. I didn't know Dr. Oz was fucking Mehmet Oz, dude.
His name's Mehmet?
Yeah.
His name's Mehmet Oz?
I believe so.
Is he a Turk?
Maybe. He's
The fuck's
invading.
Oz?
He's invading. Fuck.
Yeah, it's gotta be fake, right?
I don't
Speaking of the Wizard of Oz, a bunch of people in Kentucky weren't in Kansas anymore.
Yeah, dude, getting crushed in a candle factory, bro. It's like,
Getting killed by a tornado must be such a fucking
especially
bummer,
at
dude.
work, dude.
Just wind. What is it?
He's Turk.
Turkish. Pretty good. Thanks.
I would say that's phenomenal.
Thanks.
How the fuck did you know that?
Mehmet.
It is Mehmet Cengiz Oz.
With an umlaut.
With a double dot O.
That
So is he
Mehmet.
O's?
Umlaut.
What's that?
So-
Turkish citizenship.
Nice.
Really, I don't trust him.
Yeah.
Penn.
He went to Penn?
He got his ND at Penn.
Damn, Penn puts out a lot of ballers, dude. Trump Daddy,
Oz.
Trans Swimmer, Dr. Oz.
True.
Penn's just giving out degrees to fucking freaks. The trans person's not a freak. The former president is.
Excuse me. Of course, dude.
No, who? Number 47?
Number 4,
Who? 47?
4 or 5. Dude,
47,
speaking of
dude.
people coming at 4 or 5, we will get out of here. I don't want to hold you guys up. Smollett, dude. Did you hear his defense? He claimed that the Nigerians actually masturbated with him and that they were doing gay party stuff and that the whole thing was just like a gay rage attack. He claimed that his defense were like, those guys are gay with me. And it's like, none of the stuff they're telling you is true because we jerked off and they don't want to, they're like pissed at me or whatever.
God.
He claimed he fapped. Guilty, bro. I found him guilty.
Yeah.
I saw that.
What-
I reacted like the OJ trial. I was like, finally.
They got him. They got him. That was big, dude.
He's really fucking those Nigerian dudes.
He's trying to.
God damn.
I mean, dude, that's fucked up. If he lied, I mean, it's one thing to lie
It's one thing to lie about a
hate crime, but to say they jerked off with 2 Nigerian dudes jerked off with you, bro. I was at a Nigerian wedding. I'm pretty sure they're not into that kind of stuff.
They get mad about that stuff.
Yeah, dude.
They don't like that type of stuff.
No,
That
I
foolishness.
don't think they do. They
Bati
seem.
boy.
They seem. It is Bate boy. They seem like a traditional bunch. So, if you got accused of fapping with just Juicy Smollett, that was funny when Chappelle did. Juicy.
Yeah.
Hilarious. But yeah, dude. Yeah. So he came in the court of law and was like, I fapped with these guys, and it's all just a lie for them to cover up their fappage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an all-star lawyer, by the way.
That sounds like something my lawyer would do.
Here's what we're gonna say. True.
I have good lawyers.
Yeah, I wonder if mine's too integrous.
Probably. That's not a good quality for a lawyer, to
Yeah,
be
my,
quite honest.
well, my lawyer's always shielding me from the
not
bad
good
guys. The thing is, I'm always getting attacked by the bad guys. Insurance companies, Geico,
Yeah.
insurance company as well. But yeah, dude, I thought that was
Pretty soon we're going to have to go up against Big Fume.
Big Fume.
We're going to have to see Fume in court.
They might sue us.
Probably.
Well, if their product stands up, dude, if their product helps, people quit smoking cigarettes or maybe to relieve anxiety from marijuana overdoses, that black pepper, that beta caffeine. I now my sports cap on.
I know.
Holy shit!
You
I'm not
just
getting
chugged water.
waterboard myself.
Are
Dude.
you excited for the nasty show? What type of stuff are you going to say?
Mm.
What should I talk about that's
Guys.
nasty?
You want to know something about pussy?
Yeah. What is it?
Sometimes it smells like shit.
You want to know why? Sometimes there's shit inside of pussies. Sometimes there's crap pussies.
Yeah, dude. Does nasty include? Can you go into like shock stuff too? That's not
Yeah.
just sexual.
Yeah.
Talk about like concentration camps.
Ooh.
They'd be like, you remember fucking Hitler killed all those fucking Jews?
I probably was going to do that. That's part of my act.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that could be good.
Get in there. Like, hey guys, Throwback Thursday. On this day, Hitler killed a bunch of Jews. Ha ha!
Yeah. Sorry, y'all.
Is that too nasty for you?
I'm just being nasty.
Oh,
Yeah.
got him.
You think your girlfriend's pussy stinks? Imagine being at Treblinka. I was with this one girl. Her pussy smelled like fucking Dachau. Haha. I'm being nasty with you. God damn it. There's almost nothing that bothers me more than being put on a nasty show.
Just go there and deny the Holocaust.
Yeah.
I'm just being nasty.
This is something nasty.
You guys ever get into Russian history?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Have you guys ever even seen the footage of an abortion? Think about it. Close your eyes and think about it.
You know they can kill them at like 8 months now.
Yeah, they can kill them pretty late. That's not good.
I heard they suck their brain out with a vacuum. That's what they used to tell us when we go to the March for Life.
And then you go like this. You go, are you enjoying your chicken fingers? Classics. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you sick while you were eating with my fucking nasty comedy.
Dude, you gotta get so fucking nasty.
Yeah, I'll get nasty.
Like,
I'll say, think about this, guys. diarrhea, puke.
Sometimes, one time I took my flaccid penis and stretched it and inserted it into my own anus.
That's nasty comedy.
That's the Ouroboros, dude.
Yeah, that is.
I stretched it to my anus.
Yes. My anus. Well,
That's nasty
I
comedy.
think
right
that's a
there.
good episode.
That is.
I think it's time.
While you're doing your stand up, just be like, take a sip of water and be like, I peed in this.
This isn't even water. This is piss. Piss. It's pretty good.
Yeah, dudes. Gardini, plug something up. Plug something, bro. Come on, you gotta be a businessman. This dude, we're about to elevate.
Yeah,
We're about to
I don't
fucking
think you're
elevate.
ready to see how hard we fucking elevate.
Dude,
I'm not much of a businessman, but
you gotta elevate, bro.
I want to plug Jake McNasty McNeese of the Filthy 13, a veteran of World War II.
There you go.
Okay.
Learn
Good
about him on
documentary.
YouTube. I watched a
Okay.
good doc on him.
Also, there is one story I do want to take you guys out with, and I don't want to talk Will Smith too much, but dude, there was a point where
God damn it.
he goes to a therapist and learns how to set boundaries. He's a people pleaser. That's his problem. He's a hyper competitor, but he's doing that so he can like make everyone feel good, and he wants to be a people pleaser. So he starts setting boundaries for himself, and he's like, "I'm going to work out in this gym. I'm not going to do anything I don't want to do. I'm not going to people please." And a guy comes up and he's like, he starts filming him. He's like, "Oh shit, it's Will Smith." He's like, "Yo, Will, say happy birthday to my cousin. He has Down syndrome." And Will stops and he like blocks his phone and he just goes, "No, I'm not going to do that." And the guy's like, "What the fuck, man?" He was just like, because he had promised himself he was not going to people please. And he just goes,
He denied the syndrome?
he did not, he goes, dude, and before he would sign everything anyone gave to
Yeah.
him. So he already said no. And the guy goes, "Come on, man, he has Down syndrome." And he just goes, "I can't, bro. I don't want to do this. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry." And then he just went to his hotel room and cried for like a half an hour.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Will Smith does rule.
He does rule, dude.
He does rule. There's no doubt about it.
He does. But the book, I'm telling you, the book, you're just like, it's wild.
Yeah.
I'm almost done it. But yeah, that was like, every time he tries to get it together, they throw him a cruel fucking twist.
Yeah.
He's like, "No." He's like, "Put my kid, my brother has Down syndrome." He just goes, "Fuck. I said I don't want to." And then he's like, "I didn't do cardio that day. I just went to my hotel room and cried and then went back to the Cannes Film Festival."
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Poor Will.
I mean, dude, for real.
Trouble.
But yeah, that was tough. I mean, he had to do what he had to do.
Yeah.
But could you get a worse fucking timing? He's like, the guy started filming me out of nowhere. Then he hit me with that one, and I was like, he said he had his hand over the camera for, he's like, it must have been a minute. And I just went, no. I don't want to.
That's
But
tough.
yeah, that's like the part I left off right before I came here. I was like, God damn, it's rough.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening to our podcast.
Yeah, man.
That was a good one.
It's fun.
I'm happy you're on to Will Smith now.
It was a good book. I got sucked into it. It took me
Yeah.
out of the other book I was listening to
What was
about
that?
a certain American doctor that people are holding in question.
Oh, you got off the Fauci. You're on to Big Willie.
Big
That's
Willie.
a psyop.
I'm Big Willie
That's a psyop, dude. They put that Will Smith book out to get people off Fauci.
I'll be right back.
You'll be right back in Fauci's ass.
I'm up in his ass. I mean, dude, it's now Dr. Oz is on the case.
Now that Mehmet.
Mehmet's on the case, bro.
Yes.
I'm sure Caitlyn Jenner's going to come out against Fauci.
Jenner's probably been out.
Fauci's, it's coming to a head because, again, I'm not going to hold you guys all up.
No, I have nothing to do.
This was an interesting thing. That was a hunger
Oh,
burp.
pardon me.
Excuse me.
Do you want to get food here or are you going to eat on the way home?
I'm going to grab that taco truck.
Yeah.
So
We can eat here if you want. We can
Okay.
order it or do you want to just hit it?
I don't
On the
care.
way out.
I'll go grab it.
Don't let me hold you up.
I'll go grab it. Look, let me tell you this thing real quick. It's very important, dude. Let me tell you this. So I'm not gonna put names out there, but somebody I know got just crushed about all the COVID stuff. Lib parent spazzed on them, fucking freaked, and it was insane. So I'm sitting there and I tell my other friend, one of their parents spazzed on. It was like a in-law type setup, spazzed on their kid about COVID stuff, being like, just like, you don't care about people, shit like that.
Yeah.
And then a third person was like, oh yeah, dude, my parent did the same thing to me. So there was a segment on last weekend that fucking rocked lib parents into like snapping on their fucking kids. It all happened the same weekend.
Really?
Yeah, it was very interesting.
That was one thing that was interesting about On Tour with Bert. Those guys are very serious about COVID.
Yeah.
All the LA guys I've ever met are very well, not all of them, obviously.
Sure.
But
A lot are.
There's a lot of touring comedians.
Yeah.
Not just LA. I don't know. All touring comedians.
Sure.
They have so much money on the line.
Yes.
They rented this fucking bus, dude. We can't miss a show.
No. Do they have the guts to just do it without telling anyone they have COVID?
I would hope so. I would definitely do that.
100, dude. If it was like, say it was like 70
Dude,
grand.
if it was fucking $100, I'd be like, I'm gonna champ this show.
I know. I mean, dude, I thought about that too. If someone were to come out and be like I was thinking about that big pharma money. They spent $4.5 billion in advertising. I think TV advertising, but maybe advertising in general. And it's like, so you got to think like, is the TV, is the news, is it physically possible to be impartial when someone's giving your network, let's just say $800 million?
Yeah.
Can you be like, thanks, but no? Dude, if someone was like, yo, 50 G's, don't bring this shit up anymore. Imagine if it was $2 million.
Yeah.
That would be so fucking hard. Imagine if your whole network depended on that
our government.
money.
That's our entire government.
Exactly.
It's just lobbies.
Yeah, isn't that fucking nuts?
Yeah.
And it comes down to each individual person being like, dude, I'll give you, $40 million, being like, no.
Yeah.
That's tough, dude. That's tough to withstand.
Of course.
40 mil, bro.
Yeah.
Then they hit you with a couple studies, like, it's not what you think. Check it out.
Yeah. Check out this study that we funded.
Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty nuts. But yeah, sorry.
No, that's it.
But yeah, they hit them, man. But yeah, it makes sense. If you're fucking, if you got thousands, if tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars at stake,
Yeah.
it sucks.
Dude,
You got
I can't get it. Yeah.
Or you can just be an absolute American outlaw and just be like, I'll be a super spreader.
Yeah.
But that would stink.
Yeah. That would stink.
Especially if it's all fat cowboys, dude.
They were a little worried about the fat Cowboys.
That'd be Dallas Buyers
I
Club.
heard some people talking about it, how unvaccinated. They're like, they might not be vaccinated. And I was like, probably not.
About the crowd?
Yeah.
Definitely fucking not. Fat Cowboys?
Yeah. Fat Cowboys?
When you're home on the range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't fucking. You're home on the range. You don't get that fucking.
No.
You can't lower your cowboy hat and roll up your American flag shirt sleeve and just be like, go ahead, Doc.
Yeah.
No way, dude.
You're going to have to get it soon.
Never.
It's
bro.
time, dude.
Not getting it.
Indoor dining? Oh, yeah, you already have it. Cut that.
No, I got it. Or do I? I just respect HIPAA so much, dude. I don't like talking about. I mean, obviously, people can assume that I got it, but when it comes to HIPAA, I go,
Yeah.
no way.
No way.
No way.
Jose.
But no, how much trouble do you get into for faking vaccination?
I think you get in a lot.
Yeah,
The NFL sure seems to be mean about it.
jerks. Oh,
Yeah.
I
Fucking
forgot.
Antonio Brown had a chef come out and snitch on him and be like, he lied, dude. He has a fake card.
They'll get you, bro.
And then the NFL tried to get him, and he was like, no, I got it.
They're
I
gonna
got
start.
vax."
They're gonna start diamond. Yeah, they're gonna start
Yeah.
diamond. So if there's any good doctors out, no, I'm kidding.
You should extort people if you
what?
find out. If I was a chef for an NFL player that was making millions, I'd be a
True.
little weasel about it. Be like, I'm sick of making you mac and cheese every night. It's time.
I'm gonna tell on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie about you.
Mm.
Well,
Yeah, but no, I think I'm quadruple at this point. I think
you've been. I got the booster.
I'm holding out for the. I want to get the inert virus from China. That's the one I want to get.
What's that?
China's doing the inert vaccine. They're giving the inert virus,
What's that?
not mRNA. It's
I'm
like
not sure
it's
what
like
the
a
difference
classic vaccine where they give you like an
Oh, they just
inert
give you
form
the
of the
fucking
virus. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm holding out for that.
Yeah.
China's not adopting mRNA for some reason.
Hmm.
People think it has to do with politics, but we'll see.
All of it sucks.
It does suck, dude.
Yeah.
I just want us all to have fun and be brothers and sisters again, dude.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about the goddamn president and fucking needles and shit.
Yeah. What
Come
type
on.
of fun do you want to have? Like bowling?
Bowling, dude.
Bowling's fun.
Big old block parties, dude.
Love block parties.
Come on, let's all have fun, man.
Let's go to the
Stop
Birds
thinking
game.
about fucking
Let's go
respiratory
to the
infections.
Eagles football game, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You want to go to that?
When? But yeah.
Last game of the season against
Yes.
the Dallas Cowboys at home.
Oh, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna lose my voice
You're gonna
against
lose
the
your
Cowgirls.
voice. You're gonna go horse against the Cowgirls.
Is the Cowgirls stink this year too?
No,
right?
they're pretty good. They're okay. They're good, but they're inconsistent.
What are the
But they
Eagles
are
like?
good.
4? No.
Eagles are not very good. Eagles, I think,
It's
are
the
like
building year.
6 and 7.
Yeah, every once a week, the old black guys that hang out near my house come at me about the Eagles. I have the same thing. I go, guys, it's a building year. It's a building year. And they go, yeah, you're right. Like, thank God.
Yeah, the Eagles are 6 and 7.
Building year, dude.
It is, but they're not. They look like crud sometimes, dude.
Did I tell you the street cred I got the other day? I was sweeping up out front, and there was a reason. I forget. It was like a selfish reason. It was something Brittany was complaining. So I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go sweep." And or maybe it wasn't that. I forget what it was, but this guy comes up to me and he goes, it was like a young black kid. He goes, this is what the OGs used to do back in the day. No one, you don't know nothing about this. To the other kid. And I was just like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yes.
It was like a very rare occurrence. That
You're
I
an OG
up,
now.
But I was just like, yeah, dude, I'm out here. I take so much pride in my cement.
Were you like, I also sold drugs. Just so you guys know, I also did cool.
I was so
things.
pumped up. I was like, shit, man, we're all here. We got to make this place beautiful. It's just, it's the neighborhood, dude.
Oh, you hit him with like an old black guy speech?
He set me up for it, dude.
I know he did.
And I was I was elated,
fuck,
dude.
that's nice.
It's like, what makes you happy in life? It's like young black kids mistaking me for an old black guy. I don't know. That's pretty much as happy as I get.
That's as cool as it gets.
Like when you're in the neighborhood, dude. When you're in the neighborhood, you got to keep this clean. Remember old Mrs. Johnson, man? Oh,
I got to show you something. I got to show you what our old friend Brian Kelly's up to now that he's in Louisiana.
Motherfucker, dude.
He thinks he's having the time of his life, dude.
Traitor.
I got to show you what this dork's up to.
Let me see. What the fuck, dude? God damn it, dude. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What happened to him, dude?
Meanwhile, it's Marcus Freeman era, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice. President Biden's going to visit Kentucky on Wednesday to assess the tornado damage. He's going, whoa. This is bad.
Sorry about all the wind you guys have experienced.
Don't worry, it's global warming. We gotta fix it. Don't worry, we're gonna politicize the deaths.
Luckily, everyone who survived the tornado was vaccinated.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck, I hate this shit.
You hate the vaccines?
No, I just hate,
You should head down Kentucky way and help clean up.
I would.
Would you?
If I wasn't so busy keeping my neighborhood clean, dude, and sweeping up my goddamn porch.
True, I apologize.
I cleaned up the leaves with my Ryobi, the whole street, dude. I went and blew everyone's leaves.
Oh, you were showing off.
Maybe I was.
That was a bit of a show off.
Maybe I was, dude.
That's like our one neighbor with a snowblower gets our house sometimes, and Phil looks in the window and says, "Motherfucker, that's getting cucked. That's getting cucked." If somebody snowblows your driveway, you're being cucked.
That's true.
But we have a steep driveway at my parents' house. Phil might bite it. Phil is going to pass away on the snowblower.
The driveway steep?
Yeah.
Really?
The front part's a little steep. To walk down as a geese.
True.
In winter conditions, I mean.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, dude, we had the Shutzkis near us. They had the steepest fucking driveway.
It drives me nuts.
Crazy, dude.
I hate that.
Crazy.
I hate that.
Like, dude, it was so steep. Literally, you have to skateboard down it. It was scary.
Yeah. Oh,
insane.
To go to that lake house in Virginia we went to.
Steep driveway?
Yeah, with like barely the width of the car, and it overlooked like a cliff into the lake.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Having a steep driveway is crazy.
You got Kyla driving up and down that thing.
Yikes. Dude, the Shutsies had the steepest
She would have
driveway.
fallen and been like, yeah. I'm in the water now. Bri, come get me out of the water. Oh, she's in the damn water again. I spent last night in the arms of a girl from Louisiana.
God, dude, that stinks.
He's dancing. Oh my
I
god.
want to fuck that.
Wait till you see Marcus Freeman, dude.
I saw him, dude. I saw him come out, dude. Cool as a
hunk.
fucking cucumber.
Cool hunk, dude.
He is a hunk.
That's
dude.
what we needed. We needed a cool hunk. Now let's see if Notre Dame can win a game. The
True.
starting running back and their best player on defense are foregoing the bowl game to enter the NFL draft.
I'll see. That's a good
You gotta
test.
do what you gotta do, dude. This is a player's first team now, but I mean, I still would like to see our mother win some games.
Yeah, but that's someone who walks through the trenches with you. He'll be able to do the drills with the boys.
Yeah.
So, leading by
We
example.
got Oklahoma State in the Fiesta Bowl. Oh, I'm not canceling my show in Irvine to go
Oh,
to
so
that.
you are gonna
I am gonna do that. I can't go to the game.
right?
I didn't realize New Year's was on Friday. New Year's Day is on Saturday.
Right.
So I'd be skipping a Saturday at a club. I thought it was a Sunday.
Gotcha.
I would have canceled a Sunday.
Yeah, but not a Saturday.
I have to do Saturdays.
You'll be watching it. It'll be fine.
Although, yeah, I'll watch it. It'll be during the day, which will be nice.
Sick.
But it's
Wait, why not just go
the day
it's
after New Year's. I wonder how the club's going to be. I know. I'm a little tired.
the day after New Year's?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll see.
I think you'll have fun. I think you'll have fun.
I'll be so pissed if I have fucking Omicron right now.
Omicron's mild, dude. Trust me.
My body's burning too hot for
bath,
these diseases.
Hot bath right now.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
I'm not going to take a bath.
Take a hot bath. Scorch it. Although, too, I've heard.
Don't you fucking point at me.
I'm helping it. Fucking. I think nasal
Fucking
rinses
finger
help
out of my-
reduce viral load
Nasal
too.
rinses?
If you do like a hydrogen peroxide nasal rinse.
All right. I'll fire it up.
I'm gonna get an Eddie pot.
I had one of those. I still might.
Does it work?
Yeah, it was great.
I gotta do that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
What, you didn't like it?
I don't know. It just seems scary to me.
I'm kind of scared too.
What? To pour the thing in your nose? Is
Yeah,
that
it's
what
like
we're
you're
talking
drowning,
about?
dude.
No, it's nothing. Does
it come out and?
Just goes out the other nostril.
That's spooky.
It's very easy.
It's witchcraft.
It's not witchcraft. All right, we should go. We should eat tacos, huh?
My septum is. It's been clearing up a little bit, but whatever. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, let's get out of here, guys. You guys all rule. Thank you. So I want to start being a little more interactive.
That's a pastor that stole our levitating bit.
What did you do?
A pastor levitated.
Did you put one foot behind the other?
No, he was rigged up to something.
What?
Floated above. He must listen to cats.
Motherfucker, man.
Can you send me that?
Yes. Oh, it's Jinx, dude.
Oh, is it?
It's Jinx,
I
dude.
don't want to take Jinx.
Jinx on Twitter
True.
all day.
Put
Trade
that
by
video
day,
in
Jinx
me
on
farting.
Twitter at night.
Yeah, I would do that.
All day.
He rules.
Video of you farting, we got to fire that up.
Yeah, that's a good
We
one.
got to put that out on the
I have
social.
audio, so I was doing a thing, a little secret thing for the Patreon. And I'm like,
What are
doing.
you working on the page?
We have a little thing going on with different books, and it's fun.
Oh, you have a book club on the page?
A little something like that.
Jesus
I
Christ,
picked,
man.
I picked a fucking 700-page book like a dickhead.
What'd you pick?
Eternal Golden Braid, Escher Bach, and whatever girdle. It's a sick book, but I had fucking wicked farts, dude. And
During
constipated
book club,
diarrhea.
you had wicked farts?
Dude, there was a part. I saved the audio, but it's so embarrassing.
Wait, that's what that video's from?
What?
That was mid book
No,
club?
that was me.
fart?
That was me right there.
Oh, that was just now?
Yes.
Oh my
There's
god!
audio, dude. I'll dig it up. I'll put it out. It's so fucking funny.
I thought I heard that fart.
Oh, yeah,
and
you
then I
did.
came back in. and I thought it was just the
You
audio.
did. Dude, there's
I heard
audio.
the real thing. I apologize.
I'm sitting there being like, and then the Dutch artist Escher, and it's just like, it's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I almost was like, I have to delete.
You
this.
probably made women scream in other apartments. They probably heard that fart and just yipped.
Dude, I have it saved. I'll send you a clip of it. It's very funny.
Mm.
But I'm sitting there and be like, and then they're thinking about what is. It's insane. It's nuts.
That's a good book club.
It is a good book club, dude.
How many bros are in it?
I don't know. It just goes on the Patreon.
Oh, you just post the video,
Yeah, I
but then
do.
they comment.
I've been doing a weekly thing where I'll just chat stream of consciousness, or I'll just.
I've seen some of those.
It's all right. It's fun.
It's funny.
It is fun.
It's
fun.
crazy.
It's nuts,
It's crazy.
but it's fun.
The voice you use is very funny.
It's dude. It's just me, dude.
No,
just
it's a
me.
different voice.
It's just me.
I mean, I would have a different voice. Did I fuck that
Yeah,
up?
it's.
I would have a
fucking-
different voice if it was just me.
It's nuts, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun. It's a good time,
You get your intellectual on. I've heard it a couple times.
dude.
It's good.
I have a
I'm not
master- I have a
criticizing.
master's degree. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. I have a master's degree. I can't hide my master's, dude.
Yeah. I mean, who would expect you to hide
A
that?
master's from fucking liberal, formerly women's college.
Yes.
All right, let me get out, dude. I'm keeping
Guys.
you guys hostage.
No, you're fine. I mean, this is fine. I'm okay with talking still. You gonna kiss them goodbye?
Kissing the listeners, dude. I want to start being way more interactive.
Yeah, this is now a 4D experience.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's get out of here.
I don't think I have anything else.
No.
I don't think. Oh, I read this Will Smith book.